and by good fortune, have been able to buy the document of ownership to her. What? It's true. I can even tell you whom her master, that is to say her former master was, and how the document came into my hands. It might interest you to know that she was at the house of a wealthy merchant.
Oh, you cannot possibly be serious.
I'm very serious, but please rest assured, I'm not going to take Pulcheria from you, though I do require some compensation for her. But I simply ask for no more than Livia.
Ah, Livia.
A fair transaction, your daughter for your wife. Alternative. Well, I know that you want to see her married, and under the law you may marry her to whomsoever you please.
How dare you, Karis? When was the last time you took a good look at yourself? Do you think that Livia would ever choose someone like you?
Yes, well, the choice, it wouldn't be hers to make, would it? But think of Pulcheria's fine, firm thighs glistening in the arena as she wields a sword, a life or death struggle against an agile, newborn opponent. Oh, think what an appetizing sight the crowd would give them. And wouldn't it be a crime for me to rob the good people of Austria of such a sight by allowing you to give Pulcheria?
What on earth did you say?
It was just the thought of those female thighs glistening in the sun. I nearly decided not to go through with my demands.
Do you think that if any of what you say is actually true, I would allow you to live long enough to be able to extort what you want from me?
I've taken full precautions. Kill me and lose your wife. You see, I have the title document safely lodged with a friend, under strict instructions to have the document made public, and then Pulcheria be sold into slavery, should anything unfortunate happen to me. Besides, murder isn't really your style, is it, Gallus?
Don't count on it. Besides, you haven't proven that any of what you say is true yet.
Yes, well, I will, Gallus. You can be assured of that.
Well, I don't think that Livia would be too keen on this transaction.
And you'll just have to persuade her that it is for her best.
Look, I've heard enough. Do you think that I will allow you to come into this house and try and blackmail me?
Yes, I do, actually. Do you really think I would come here saying all this if none of it was true? I don't think you can think of a way to stop me. Besides, I've calculated all the odds. Who's that?
Shh. I've come to help you.
Who's there?
Keep quiet, you're with the others.
It's the middle of the night. Who in Hades wants me?
Tell me your name.
I'm Decius.
Good, I've come to help you.
Who the hell are you?
My friend.
I have no friends.
Look, just give me a second to find the right key.
Has Porculus sent you?
No?
Have I been taken to fight tonight?
Oh, keep your voice down.
Have I been sold?
No, stop asking questions.
I want to know who you are! What in the name of Venus? I must be dreaming. Are you a goddess?
No. No, I'm just a friend who's here to help.
To help me? Are you just going to spirit me away? Where's the cell ward?
Oh, don't worry about him. He's asleep. Will be for some time.
You mean I walk right out of here? I'd love to know how you managed that.
It was easy enough.
You alone? Where are you taking me?
Somewhere safe.
How did you get in past the guards?
Oh, they think that I'm here to escort a gladiatrix to
the guards. I don't look much like a gladiatrix.
Well, that's easy. Because I do. Now, put this on. You must bind my hands and lead me out, and show them that as you pass.
The seal of Populus!
But don't say anything to them as you go past.
Did you speak to the guard?
Yes, but I don't think they saw my face. Better keep your hood down just in case, and if there's any talking to be done, let me handle it.
Why are you doing this?
I'm just helping you. Now, it will look more authentic if I walk in front of you, and, that will make it look more authentic.
Oh, and what am I supposed to do with this?
You carry it! And I want it back as soon as we're past the guards.
Oh, yes.
Now remember, move slowly until we're past the guards.
Yes. Oh, I'd better lock the door on the way out.
Good idea.
Don't you think you're taking a bit of a risk
In helping you.
in letting yourself be led out, hands bound, by a gladiator?
Oh, you won't get very far without further help from me, I can assure you.
Are you sure this isn't something Populus has set up?
No! This is something that I've set up, and it would help if you started to trust me. We haven't even got past the guards
Well, you
yet.
haven't said yet where we are going.
No, I haven't.
So
So I don't intend to.
how do I know that I'm going somewhere safe?
You don't? Well, you're welcome to stay here if that's what you prefer. But if you could make your mind up soon, please. I haven't got all night.
I'm coming with you. Come on, let's get moving.
Let's move slowly.
Oh, yes. Oh, after you.
Thank you.
bothering you, I think.
I'd say it is, my Jupiter.
Well, what is it? Come and sit down.
The most damnable thing's happened.
Anything I can help you with?
No, I don't think so, thank you.
Well, what is it? You look stunned.
My best gladiator, Decius.
Oh, no. Has he been killed?
Worse than that, escaped.
What? Well, that's fascinating. How?
Assisted by some lustful little bitch who no doubt fancies him.
Oh, so he was held by a woman then?
No doubt about it. And when I find the little cow, she's going to find out what it's like to be close to gladiators. She'll be putting the games herself.
Look, how can you be so sure that it was a woman that helped him to escape?
How? Around midnight, this cunning little vixen comes up to the cell warden saying that I had sent her to escort a gladiatrix to some party in town. She even managed to get my seal on a document.
Well, you have to admire her temerity.
Temerity, or barefaced bloody cheat man! But she'll be caught, Alice. Oh yeah, she'll be caught.
Hasn't she done you a favour? I mean, you did say that the crowds would soon be tiring of this.
But a public death would have been far more dramatic. When news of this gets around us here, I'll be the laughing stock, humiliated by a gladiator and a woman.
Well, have you any idea where Decius might have escaped to?
No, she's probably holed up with that lustful little tart that sprung him.
Oh, and of the lady in question?
What of her?
Well, look, surely your guard gave a detailed description of her.
No, she had her hood over her head. But he did say that she was well spoken, sounded quite educated.
Well, it's not a lot to go on, but perhaps she's from a wealthy, perhaps even a powerful family.
Well, that won't save her. The laws are all guys, you know that.
Oh, come on, Proclus. Populus, surely you'd be happy enough to have a whip to
But you must be made an example of! But, if she isn't a wealthy family, think what a box office draw she'd make as a gladiatrix.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't think of her in business terms.
Well, you should do. Gladiators and gladiatrixes are my business. And if this little cow has inadvertently made herself into a money spinner, I intend to be the beneficiary. Besides serving the interests of justice, of course.
Oh, well, the interest of justice. Now, that's my business, Populus.
Yes, of course. You would surely let the punishment fit the crime.
Oh, provided, of course, that the punishment did fit the crime and not bringing into mind your commercial considerations.
Yeah, well, so long as she's soundly punished. But I would dearly love to put that little cow in the arena.
Well, you'll have to catch her first.
Anyway, be about my business. You will let me know if you hear anything.
Oh, of course, you can depend upon it.
Yeah, good. And keep quiet, right?
I will. No problem.
See you later.
See you later. Look, where are you going, Populus?
Off to the bathhouse. Why don't you come with me? You look a bit stressed yourself.
Well, I have a little something on my mind, but I'll tell you what, I'll walk with you to the corner.
You can come down now, it's safe.
Feel like a hunchback hiding under that bed all morning.
Well, there was nothing else for it.
You've taken a huge risk.
In bringing home a gladiator?
Do you make a habit of it?
No, you're my first. It's all a bit scary, really. I'm afraid I did rather act on impulse, but Proculus is planning on having you killed.
That's very reassuring. But why me?
Why not?
Well, I'm eternally grateful for the risk you've taken, but just one gladiator amongst men.
But you fight so well in the arena.
So?
And your reputation's well known. It's said you gave up your freedom to save a young girl.
Yes, and much good it did me. Believe me, I'm nothing special.
Not just a gladiator. It would have been such a shame for a man like you to have been killed off.
I might have been granted my freedom.
Unlikely.
Have you thought what might happen to you if we are both caught?
I don't want to think about it. There was nothing else for it. Now you're here. We've just got to make sure you're not discovered.
It's a serious crime to help a slave escape his master.
Oh, your master, Proculus Titus? He's a friend of my father's.
You know Populus. I doubt very much he would approve of what you've done here.
No, he wouldn't. Do you know, I actually heard him ranting to my father earlier that you had escaped. No, sorry, I know it's not funny. I don't suppose I can rely on his friendship with my father to save me.
Populus came to this house.
But don't worry, he wasn't here long.
I still don't even know your name.
Oh, Livia.
Look, Livy, I can't stay here. I'm putting you and your family at risk every moment that I remain here as a matter of honour. I cannot stay here.
So where do you intend to go? Proculus will have his men looking all over town for you.
I don't know. You've caused me to escape when I least expected it, so I don't have a plan.
Then you might as well stay here, at least until you've thought of one.
Well, that's very kind of you. I just hope you know what you're doing. What about your father?
What about him?
Well, he doesn't even know that I'm here.
Oh, don't worry about father. He's so busy with his new job.
Oh, well, what's that?
He's a magistrate.
Oh, it gets worse!
Yes, I suppose it's an amusing irony, isn't it? The magistrate of Oster is harbouring an escaped slave.
You'll be saying next you can't even be bribed.
No, my father takes his public duty to uphold the law very seriously.
I don't know why you've gone this far to free me.
You really haven't guessed?
So this is why you freed me.
Well, not completely. You would have been killed if I hadn't rescued you, remember?
But you can't keep me here.
I might be able to persuade my father to hide you.
You said he won't obstruct the law.
I could disguise you.
As what?
Jewish merchant?
Oh, I don't look or sound Jewish.
No, but give me 2 minutes with a knife and I can enable you to prove it. No.
Don't even think about it.
You're not being very helpful. We're in trouble. We need to figure a way out of this.
I could pass myself off as a soldier. I was in the army.
Really?
Yes, in the 10th Legion, stationed in Britannia.
So was father.
Really? We might have served together before I was sent.
In the sentence.
Yes, that's how killed another soldier in a fight, tried to make a run for it and was sentenced to death. Should have been executed, but my commander put in a good word for me at my trial.
Well, you must have been a very good soldier for him to have done that.
Well, I tried to do my job well. That wasn't always easy in Britannia.
Well, I must say, you're in Austria, me.
But for how long?
Well, let's think about that later.
I suppose I could stay here for a while.
Good! And sit down. I will go and make some food. Yes! I can't believe Mother left that so dirty. You won't try and escape from Mother.
From you? I don't think I get very far.
My real father more populous.
What about your mother?
Oh, don't worry about her. She's at some dinner party with friends.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, hello. I'm, Marcus.
Have we met before? Were you in the army?
Yes. Stationed in Britannia. That's many years ago.
Oh, you're Marcus Paulus.
Yes, I am Gallus Sergius,
Oh.
prefect of Diva. I recognise you, of course, but I didn't think you'd remember me.
Remember you? How could I forget you? If I hadn't spoken for you, you'd have been executed. That sordid business in the drinking house. It was such a noble thing that you did. It is so good to see
It's
you.
great to see you again, Gallus. I owe you my life.
Please, say nothing of it.
Well, such is fate.
Such is fate. What on earth are you doing here?
Well, I'm a friend of Livia's.
Livia? Where's Livia?
Just getting some food ready. Please, would you care to join us?
I've just eaten, actually, but have you known Livia long?
Not really. We've only recently got to know each other.
I see. Well, I'm delighted that things have worked out for you. Well, you've been granted your freedom, obviously.
Yes, I have. In a roundabout sort of way.
So what work of fate has brought you here to Ostia?
Oh, well, I was a sort of, entertainer.
An entertainer!
Yes, you tend to move about a bit. It goes with the job.
Oh, I see. A travelling actor. Well, we moved around a lot in the army as well.
Oh, don't I remember just sleeping in mud huts in the wind and the rain?
Well, there's none of that here. I suppose you played in a lot of fine houses, as an actor. And
Oh, yes. Oh, arenas.
Arenas! Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, I do miss the theatre. Well, these days the arenas seem to be packed with overstaged fights and executions. Bloody grim, really. But anyway, what are you doing now?
Oh, well, I'm in between engagements at the moment.
Oh, I see. Well, you've travelled the world and now you want to settle down.
I'd like to find work that's a bit less physical.
I understand. Life in the army, followed by slavery, and then acting, well, that must be enough for any man. So, where did you meet Livia?
Well, actually, it was at the games.
Oh, you go there as well, do you?
Oh, yes, I've been there a few times.
Ah. You don't sit at the back with the women, do you?
Oh, no, I'm generally in the ring.
In the ring?
That is to say, I am close to the action.
I can well imagine. Oh, do you and Livia have much in common?
Oh, yes, we're very compatible.
Well, Livia always was the physical type.
You can say that again.
She rides.
What? Oh, I see. Yes, I'm sure she does, yes. Do you see anyone from the Legion these days?
Well, I saw Claudius for a while when we moved here, and well, he's back in Rome now. But do you know, the fact that you've come back after all this time and you've ended up in Ostia with my daughter. Oh, Pulcheria will be so